is my first attempt at recording my nails, doing my nails. I did poly gel. Super easy, super cute, super affordable. So I'm just gonna show you what I have. I have this little tool here I use. You see how I use that. I have cuticle pusher and a brush that I'm gonna be using. I have the Gaoi Poly Gel, color pink. I have the e-basket. I use this as either a nail glue, base coat, or as a slip solution. It's 3-in-1. I also have the Gaoi base coat, and I do have a top coat. I have my forms, dual forms. They're not in order. Alright, I got my file at this top. I have my UV light. Okay, so first. Alright, y'all, so I'm gonna be doing a voiceover. So basically, I'm filing my nails now, getting off that shine. Now I am going with the cuticle pusher, pushing back my cuticles. So I'm speeding up this part because it's this is real basic, like, just doing my nails. Da, 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 da. So yeah, pushing back them cuticles, making sure my brush is clean, starting to get my things in order, open up everything I need. That's my base coat that I'm gonna start off with. Gaoi. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right. But yeah, I'm starting off with my base coat. And basically the base coat just, protects your nails, gives it a good solid foundation to start on. And after I apply the base coat, then I'm gonna cure. And curing is, putting it under the UV light so it can basically dry. So now I'm gonna apply the base coat to all my nails, and that's basically what's happening here. Yeah, so we're gonna speed this up because it's basically just applying the base coat to all my nails, putting it under the light to dry / cure. And that's that step. Using my e-basket UV light. So cute. So yeah, checking my brush, making sure it's clean. That's my slip solution. In this step, I'm gonna be using it as slip solution for the poly gel. So the poly gel needs slip solution to literally make it slippery. Yeah, so it makes it slippery, and it also helps with forming it. And then once you cure it, I think that's what really helps get it, solid and hard. So now I'm just gonna apply a dollop size, or a pea size, a little bit more than a pea size of the poly gel, and then I'm gonna go in and add my slip solution, give it a nice bit of amount. Then what I'm gonna do is take the nail form and just start at the base and push that down nice and easy. Boom. Then I'm gonna use that clippy thing just to hold it in place. And now I'm gonna take my brush, add a little bit more slip solution to the brush, and now I'm basically gonna form my nail. And then in this step, I'm really just fixing it up, giving it that perfect shape that I want. And I can watch that. Yeah, so one thing I will say when trying to form the nails, it is a really tedious step because you really want it to be the shape that you want it to be, because once you put it under the light to cure, that's it, honey. Of course, when you file and shape, but basically you're forming the nail in this step. And I realized you don't have to rush. You can really take your time, and make sure you get it right. Make sure you pat it down so it's not too thick, because it's not going to dry. So you have plenty of time to really just work through it and get it to be that perfect shape that you want. I did the, basic square shape, but with this, it's easy to do any shape. You could do coffin shape, you could do oval shape. It's just a matter of, honestly, how you file it at the end as well. So yeah, I kind of sped this up, basically getting that form. Now take off that clippy thing, clean up the edges, and then throw it under the light to cure and get hard. Yeah, so now it's super sped up because, hello Raina, I see her hand. It's super sped up because I'm basically doing the same thing to all my nails. Adding a dollop of the poly gel, adding my slip solution, and then forming that nail. You see how it kind of like, it looks tacky? So yeah, you're basically gonna work through it. There we go, adding some more poly gel, adding the slip solution, making sure that you have the right size nail tool form, and putting that bad boy on there. You can see, you might have missed it, but there was some spillage on the sides, and that's basically what I'm doing here, just cleaning it up. I really have a terrible view. I'm so sorry. This was my first attempt at recording me doing my nails. So the next ones will be a lot better. I'm gonna get a better tripod or stand so I can get a better view and angle. And we're basically about to grow and get better at this as time goes on, because this is my first time doing anything like this. So it'll be really interesting to see, how far I go and how much better I get at it. But yeah, this is my first time, y'all. I have a terrible angle. But yeah, we gonna get it together. So yeah, basically doing that to all my nails, making sure that the form is the right size. Now I'm going under the light and I'm curing to make sure that my nails get nice and hard and formed. Here I'm measuring my pinky, making sure I have the right size. My pinky here is so small, and this form was like really tight, so I was just like, it might be too small, but it was alright. Excuse me. So I'm doing the ring finger, same thing, and then just getting that shape, getting it right. And then after you get the shape, throw it under the UV light to cure. So with these nail forms, as you can see, there's lines on them, and you can really make sure that your nails are all the same length, because you can pat it down to that line and make sure you have on the same line on all the nails. And that's another way you can make sure your nails are the same length, and that's basically what I was doing, just checking to make sure they were the same length on each side. So here we have a little whoopsie. I didn't leave it on long enough. Yeah, I really just was supposed to put it on there, put the clamp on, and then put it under the light. But as you can see, my retarded self. So it kept on like raising up, but eventually we get it together. All right, so for this nail, I had to go in again with some more poly gel and sip solution just to build it up a little bit more. It was looking a little thin, especially at the base. So I added some more poly gel, slip gel, and I basically just built this one up. I also did the same thing to another nail, and I definitely ended up doing it to that pinky nail because as you can see, it looks crazy. But that's really the fun part of it. Just like having a good time, doing your nails, experimenting. It's very therapeutic, I will say, and that's why I really like it. Like some people find, it being therapeutic going to the nail salon and having someone do your nails. But at this venture in my life, I feel like doing my nails myself. It's a vibe, and I like it. So we're gonna be trying several different types of nail types that you can do. So we have the poly gel. We're gonna be doing acrylic tips. We're gonna be doing dip powder. So yeah, we're gonna be trying all of those things. So here, I got to zoom in and show you guys how I'm building up this pinky. So I basically added potty gel and I added the slip solution, and as you can see, I'm patting it down starting at the base and then just basically dragging it up as I go. And look at how nice and thick that poly gel is, and it's very, very, very easy to work with. It's not runny, it's not all over the place. It's really cool, and it's not a really harsh smell at all. Like there's no smell at all, like not for real. But yeah, this one, it looks a little crazy, but trust the process. You just pat it down, get it nice and formed, and you can take your time. Like I'm not even speeding this up. It doesn't dry until you put it under the UV light to cure. So you have ample time to really get it perfected and right. So here I'm just trying to clean up the sides a little bit. Yeah, so y'all can watch that. Basically just trying to get this nail together, honey. Yeah, this view is so terrible. The angle is definitely so terrible. But we'll be getting better. No worries. So yeah, I'm still going in with this pinky, just really trying to get that shape together. And then once I do, I just throw it under the light. All right, so I also did the thumbnail because it was also super thin on the base. So I add some poly gel, and as you can see, I just work it up, and it's super thick. It's not runny, so it's easy to work with, and you just build that up. It kind of gives a vibe of acrylic, but it's a lot more buttery, if that makes sense. But yeah, it's real smooth, it's real light, it's buttery, very, very easy to work with, and you're basically just forming the shape of the nail that you want. And once you get what you want, throw it under that light. Now putting all of them under the light again. I think I put them under the light twice before I started filing, just to make sure they were really cured and hard and ready to file. So now I'm going in with the file, shaping it, and buffing it on top just to get that extra shine off. And then there you could see there was some excess, so we're just filing all of that down. File, 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 file. And so now I'm going in with my nail clip and just cutting it down a little bit. Just to make sure. Excuse me, y'all. It is 10:55, so y'all know I'm tired. I'm in bed. I'm doing this voiceover. I recorded this earlier today. So I'm editing it now and putting it together. It's almost 11 o'clock and I'm tired. Y'all know my bedtime is like 9 o'clock. But yeah, just cutting them down, filing, making sure it looks perfect and to my liking. And then I go in with that file on top and around. File. Should have got rid of some of this filing footage. Oh my god. But yeah, basically file around and on top each nail. Alright, so now I'm going in with this file, and this file is a buffer and it's gonna get all those lines out of there. Yep, so we're gonna buff all of the damn nails. Sorry y'all if you had me rolling in bed. So now I'm using that same 3-in-1 polish, and now I'm using it as a base coat. Just to give it some extra, I would say, sturdiness and toughness. So I do have all the nails cured, and now I'm going in with my top coat, and that'll get it nice and shiny, and we'll be done after this. So I don't know why I be dropping stuff. Does that happen to anybody? Like I'm holding something and then it'll just fall out my hand. But yeah, so I'm gonna go in and add this top coat to all my nails, and y'all, we are done. Now we just cure and add some oil to the cuticles, you know, no dusty, ashy hands over here. So you add the oil to your cuticles. I don't know what it does, but it does something. Okay, besides moisturizing, it does something. And then after you add all your oil and moisturize, you go wash your hands. All right, so after this I go wash my hands and wiping it with paper towel, just getting all that water off, getting all that excess oil off, but it still leaves your hands moisturized, nice and shiny. And that's it, y'all. We done. We are done. And the nails are giving, honey. The nails are giving. It's giving salon at home. But thanks for watching, y'all. This was so much fun. Love y'all. Thanks for tuning in. Stay tuned for more nail videos. This is the first of many. We're going to get better. We're going to get better angles. Okay? Love y'all. Peace.